Productions here, and today we're going to show you how to make a beautiful braid. The materials you'll need are one wig brush or American Girl hairbrush, one or two rubber bands. It depends which style you want to make, but we'll show you both in this video. One American Girl, and an optional, if you have one, styling chair.
So first I'm going to show you how to make the one rubber band braid, but if that's not the one you want to do, fast forward to the two rubber band braid. Okay, so the first thing you have to do is brush out your doll's hair. So start at the bottom, like this, just getting the ends, and then work your way up so you're getting all the hair. You want to turn her head or the chair like this, so you're just working your way around and brushing out all of her hair. If she's going someplace special or her hair is really knotty, you want to brush for a while, but if you just want kind of a casual hairdo, then you don't have to brush for as long. Okay, so once her hair is brushed out and you like it, you know, it should be just like kind of smooth, but it doesn't have to be perfect. Then you want to pick up your rubber band, even though you don't really need that at this part, you just want to pick it up. So put that on your strong hand. So I'm right-handed, so I would put it on my right hand. Okay, so you want to first separate your doll's hair into three sections. So you want one section in the middle, in the back, and one on each side of the front. So like this, you have your three sections. Okay, so make sure they're separate, because if they're together, it's just going to make it harder to do the actual braid. So you want to take one of the side sections first and wrap it to the side of the middle section. And from the front, you might see that it looks a little bit not so good here. So just brush that part, and then pull it over. So you should have almost like the first part of the twist right here. So now bring your other side. While you need to do this part one-handed because you still need to be holding this, bring this part one-sided over and over the middle one, which is now the one from the other side. So you bring that over like that, brush it out in the front, and just smooth it down. You might need to smooth it over the other one. So now you have the beginning of your braid, and just smooth it down from the front. So you have this section, and this section. Take the one on this side, cross it over into the middle. Then this one, cross it over into the middle. And you just want to keep crossing over into the middle, just like this. Just take the side one, bring it in between the other two, and do that until you really can't do it any longer. So now you just need to put the rubber band around, take it over your hand like this, and then loop it in a figure 8 and keep looping around until you have your braid hooked. So you can take your doll out of the chair and you have a big, fat, beautiful, lovely braid. And yes, so congratulations. Okay, now I'm going to show you how to make the two rubber band braid. So brush your doll's hair out, which if you didn't watch the earlier part of the video, you start at the bottom like this and brush up and rotate your doll like this. Either if she's not in a chair, you can just move her head, but if she's in a chair, you can still move her head, or you can move the chair. So you want to brush her hair out to be pretty smooth. Okay, so the advantage of the two rubber bands braid is that it's easier to do the actual braid part. So what you need to do first is take your one rubber band, put it on your strong wrist, and you need to make a ponytail. And if you want more instruction on how to make a ponytail, you can watch our pretty ponytail video. But basically, you want it to be a low ponytail. So just gather your doll's hair, kind of like at the base of her neck like this, and take your rubber band, over your wrist and loop it around like this, and keep looping it until you think that the ponytail is tight enough. So on Felicity's hair, which is kind of thick but not too thick, it takes about 4 loops. So now it's time to do the actual braid. I usually use a smaller rubber band for the end of this braid, like this one. So that doesn't really go on your wrist. So I would just put it next to you. Okay, so brush out this part of the ponytail a little bit, and then separate it into 3 sections. And I don't really have to describe like the number 3, because probably if you're watching this video you know what the number 3 is. So yeah, 3 sections. And you want to make sure they're separate, because if they're together it's going to be harder later in the hairdo. So you want to bring one of the sides, it doesn't really matter which one you start with, over into the middle of the other tail. And since you already have it in a ponytail, you don't have to worry about smoothing over the top. Now bring your one from the other side over to the middle, and keep doing that all the way down, bringing the one from the side into the middle. At the beginning it might not look too much like a braid, but as you go a little farther down, it should look a lot more. So you just want to keep doing that until you run out of hair to do it with. So just do it to the bottom. You want to try to do as many as you can. So loop it. Okay, now you take your small rubber band, and for me, I put it over 3 fingers, like this. I grab this, the bottom of the hair with my 3 fingers, and I go like this to pull it around, and then go back around. Usually it only takes 2 loops. So like that, so that holds the bottom. This is a really good hairdo for sports, if your dolls play any sports, because it holds your hair back in place and it looks good. So congratulations, this is how to do part 2 of the beautiful braid. Great job! So now I'm going to show you how to take the braid out. And I'm going to do the example with the double rubber bands, but it really goes for either. So first you want to take your bottom rubber band out. And you'll have a bottom rubber band, whichever style you did. So the ends should kind of come sort of undone. Here's what you want to do, is not try to brush it out like that, because that will get it in a knot. You really need to unbraid, which should come pretty easily. But yeah, just go like that. So if you did the 1 rubber band style, now you're done. There's no more rubber bands in, so you can just brush out the hair. But this is with the 2. So now you just need to take the ponytail out, which you take the rubber band and basically do the opposite of putting it in. Just loop it back around and pull it out. And then you just want to brush your doll's hair a little bit like this. And you can take her out of the chair, and her hair is back. So great job!